Dun, 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 dun. Hey everybody, it's Saturday evening. It's 8:39 p.m. It's December 21st, 2019, and this is episode 726. We had some little girls in the house, well, two, and now we're down to one, so I figured now I can make the video. Trust me, it was, and a puppy. A puppy! Oh my god, a puppy! It's such a cute puppy too. He had like the biggest head, way too big for his body and ears. So, but he likes to pee a lot. Anyway, little puppy pit bull and the little girl have gone home, and I figured I could make this video now of Trump and Jesus. Christianity Today has come out and called for Trump to be removed from office, and they're not being partisans about it. They're not supporting Democrats. They don't love Democratic policies. They're just pointing out at the fact that Donald Trump is a corrupt and deplorable human being, and he is. Now, this is a magazine that refused to call for the removal of Richard Nixon. It did call for the removal of Clinton, but it didn't want Nixon removed, but it wants Trump removed. That's how bad Donald Trump is. And of course, Donald Trump, he responded to the magazine, calling him, like a lefty mag and stuff, and he pretty much proved them right when they said that he was pretty much like deplorable. He went after and talked about how great he was for evangelicals and how he had done more for them than any other president. Yeah, funny guy. So, but the thing is, if you are a Christian, the evangelicals who support Donald Trump, where do you draw the line? Do you just, are you hoping that he gives you all these conservative judges to force the rest of the nation to live underneath all the morals that you yourself have sacrificed for someone like Donald Trump? I mean, what do you believe in anymore? It's kind of funny because you guys are the ones who have spent generations warning us about the Antichrist. And maybe you just think, okay, the Antichrist would be a lot smarter than Donald Trump. I mean, this is a guy, Mr. 2 Corinthians, who never goes to church, is leading the evangelicals. And anyone who criticizes him, it immediately becomes an enemy for them. I couldn't decide on this mustache. And actually, Brianna, the 10-year-old who was here, she was looking over my shoulder, and she started telling me what kind of mustache I should do. And I actually used the one that she recommended, which was that. So, thank you, Brianna. If you're watching this, thank you. Thanks for the mustache. Let's do some shout-outs. We got 2 minutes in. All right, Robert Cortino said, it is never blunder to do the honest and honorable thing. And I think he's talking about with Trump and Republicans refusing to impeach the guy. TJ says, if you can say, he's going off back to this whole statement that the FBI was antithetical to the heightened duty of candor. He says, doesn't mean the presiding judge was calling the FBI liars. Well, you'll say anything because you yourself are a liar. Well, TJ, thanks for calling me a liar. In response, let me just say, kindly, go fuck yourself. You are a Donald Trump supporter. You don't have a leg to stand on to talk about honesty and truth, okay? You have defended Donald Trump in the past when you have been totally dishonest. You have, I hate to call somebody a liar, but you yourself are a liar. You don't have anything to stand on with this shit. So, yeah, I stand by the statement I just gave to you a minute ago. I'm not going to repeat it. Other than you are a Donald Trump supporter. Let me remind you, you are a Donald Trump supporter. The man has told over 12,000 lies, and you are supporting him, and you find one little problem with somebody else being not entirely honest. Yeah, get out of here. Ariel says, holy bugger, I didn't think you'd realize I was a video behind. Very perceptive, Clay. I didn't feel like watching the video immediately. I was doing stuff more important than talking about your banana. Episode 724, LOL. Wait, what could be more important than talking about my banana? Also, speaking of bananas, you reminded me that I need to give a shout out to Akenta. She's like at, I'd say, she's several videos behind, but she got pretty rapidly. So, hey, Akenta, when you get here. Hey! Everybody say hi to Akenta in your comments. Amanda did not give us a comment today. It's probably because she was too busy with the dog and 2 little girls. So, maybe we'll hear from her tomorrow. Alright, we are about done. 4:16. You got like, got a little bit over a minute. I like drawing the devil here with the MAGA hat and everything. And that's just, isn't that just the funniest thing is that, I mean, the entire argument for Christians against Clinton was just, it wasn't even about his politics. It was about what kind of human being he was. If for them to today support Donald Trump. And this is just perfect. It must be the end of times. Because how are they ever going to redeem themselves? I mean, seriously, it's like I wrote today. How do you spread the gospel when you advocate for a person like Donald Trump? How do you preach against sleeping with whores when you are a whore? And if you support Donald Trump, you're a whore. I mean, what is the deal with evangelicals? Are they just like all the other Trump supporters where racism is not a deal breaker for them? It would appear so. So, yeah, and if Jesus came back and he told you to abandon Trump, that he was phony, he was a fake, would you throw rocks at Jesus? Would you start calling him a fake Messiah? Calling him the false prophet? You know, would you crucify him all over again? You know, after Donald Trump starts bullying Jesus, I mean, why wouldn't Donald Trump bully Jesus? He's bullied a 16-year-old girl with autism, you know. Anyway, give us a comment, and I will say your name. This was a fun video today. And click the red button and be a subscriber. And I will see all you guys tomorrow. I have another video to make another cartoon. Bye, 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 bye.